So in this video we are going to work on creating partitions, formatting, mounting partitions, setting file systems, etc, etc. And to do so we need to add a hard disk or storage device to our virtual machine. So to do it, you have to click on the settings of your virtual machines, go to the settings, storage. You have to add an storage on the SATA. Well, you can choose, but I'm going to do it on SATA. Doesn't matter too much whether it's on the SATA one or not. And after that you have to select the hard drive that you want to attach to your virtual machine. Now I'm going to create a new one because the one that I have here, it's not attached to any virtual machine, but it's broken. I broke it before. So I'm going to create a VirtualBox this machine. I'm going to say next, and I'm going to set it to 10 gigabytes, for instance. Okay, you can set it to whatever you want because it's going to be only for testing things like formatting, creating partitions, and stuff like that. So you can create it however you want. Okay. Now I've created it, like right now, and I'm going to select it to choose. Okay. And if you see now, sorry, let me change a bit the things here. Okay. Now you can see that there are two disks on the virtual machine. Okay, so I click on OK. Now it's supposed to have it's supposed to how can I say it? It's supposed to have added it to the virtual machine. So we are going to look at it at the virtual machine. Okay, there it is. And let's try again. Let's see what happens. To check on what's attached or not, you can use ls. Let's see if I write it well. No. ls b l k. Sorry. Yes, there it is. With that command, what you are doing is to list all the devices that you have attached to your virtual machine. And as you can see, I have one that it's called SDA, which is my main disk, and it has it has three partitions. One that it's basically for utilities like the partition table and stuff like that. SDA2, which is the FE or the UFI boot, and the third partition, which is the main partition where everything is where everything is. Okay, basically. So if you look forward, you will see that there's a disk called SDB, which has 10 gigabytes, and it's not mounted anywhere. So that means this is our disk. Okay, so as it doesn't have any file system or any partition, and it's not mounted anywhere, we can't use that storage space. So to use it, we need to use let me clear the monitor. To use it, we are going to use the tool gparted, which is graphical, but it also can be used through command line. And as it's supposed to show us in here you see that there are two disks, one the 20 gigabytes that was the main one, and the second one that it's the one that I've just added. Okay, so it says unallocated, so we need to create partitions to be able to use it. Okay, so we are going to create a new partition. Okay, I have to create the partition table before, and we are going to use the format. I'm not sure, maybe GPT, and that's it. Yeah, GPT. Okay. Okay, now it has created the partition table. Now we can create partitions. I'm going to create one, for instance, of 5 gigabytes. Okay, and it's going to be the primary. As you can see, it can be logical or extended, but it doesn't allow us to create logical or extended because there's no primary still. Okay, so I'm going to call it primary, and the file system that I'm going to use is it's X4, and as you can see, there are many disabled file systems, because as this is the primary one, only certain types of file systems can be used as primary in Linux, basically the ones that Linux supports. Okay, so I'm going to use X4, that's it. Okay, I'm going to add it, and as you can see, there's a new partition already. Okay, I'm going to apply everything. Okay, yes, and it's creating the primary partition. You see that it's pretty fast, because basically it didn't do too much work. Okay, it only wrote something in the partition table, and that's it. Okay, I'm going to close it. So yeah, and I'm going to execute again the lk, sorry, and you will see that there's a partition with 5 gigabytes now in the SDB disk. Okay, so we created a partition inside that disk, and we created a partition table, and blah blah blah. Okay, so I'm going to mount it now, and to mount it, as you can see, with sblk -f, you list all the things that are that have file systems, and you will see that these ones have file systems, but they don't have a mount point. Okay, so I'm going to see if it exists, this file media1. I'm going to create mkdir cs01, for instance, sudo. Okay, I'm going to mount, for instance, let's see where they are, /dev/sdb. Okay, sdb1. Okay, so I'm going to mount sdb1, for instance, into well, /dev/sdb1 into mount cs01 sudo. Okay, and if I run again the lsblk, you will see that it's mounted. Okay, and I can navigate it, for instance, cd and mount cs01, and there it is. Okay, and I'm at the folder, and it works and everything. Okay.